Hey, what's up, traders? So it's the 28th December. If you saw my weekly outlook video yesterday, you saw we had some great trades pan out. So let's just go ahead and check. I have a training call with some of my members coming up here, and so I'm going to go ahead and just shoot this, but give you all an update on what we are looking at and some of the trades I talked about on that call, specifically on that weekly outlook video. GJ panning out super nicely. Love GJ. Sweet, sweet GJ. Here we go, right? So yesterday, if you saw my video, here was the false breakout. I put our flag here, and now we're trading within this breakdown back inside this triangle here. So you can see I have a lot of bearish things going on. So, you know, it's still looking for us. I'll be looking for some sort of pullback. And man, you can see here's the breakdown. So like you can see this was and is a significant area in the market. Breakdown back inside, retest this area, and now we're looking to break higher. So I'm going to be looking for some sort of retest along this zone if we can get it to happen. You know, something like here, re-entry, and then we'll get our move lower. So that's GJ, right? So the thing with the pound, when it does make a rebound, it tends to make a pretty big rebound, right? So but here we are in pound CAD. Now this looks really nice. I'm on 15-minute chart. So I talked about this, I believe, in the weekly outlook video. Here is our false breakout. Here is our flag. We have a nice little line from here to here. So this is our liquidity pool that's been being created. So may see a retest of this area at some point, but you know, I don't think that's going to happen until we retest these lower levels, which I have marked here with these zones here and here. Very good potential downside targets. So, but the thing is we're back inside this structure. Below we have our false breakout here. So any type of move higher can be seen as a good opportunity to get back in here. So, you know, we have entries at 173.35 in our VIP group. So that was like right around here, right around this area. Had a little pullback this morning and then a nice drop here. So that's where we are on GJ, GCAD, and what was the other one I was going to look at? But trade we entered in this morning, NZDUSD. So got a lot going on here. So we broke out of this wedge pattern. We were trading in this structure, and now here we are. Back below this, I guess you would call it support resistance line, and we have a nice pool of liquidity going on here, right? So here's our false breakout above. I think it's worth noting as well, this massive move, like we're trying to move lower here, but it hasn't quite happened. But this is where we were at. I think on the daily it'll illustrate it a lot better. This is where we were at, you know, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a month ago, actually. So we're still in this range here, and you can really see it really well on this daily chart. We closed off the gap there, and you know, looking lower prices, it's looking pretty vulnerable. Let me put it that way. So here we are below this next level of resistance, and basically it's like when and where are we headed, and are we going to get there? These are some of the questions to be asking ourselves. On the short term, this looks like a pretty good downside target here, but the thing is what we're really waiting for is a break out of and then move lower from the start of this wedge here, right? So this is at we have the 38.2, 78.6. But for this to happen, we need to break this 38.2 zone, which is a pretty big area, and it's been holding up pretty nicely, as we can see. So this is that support that needs to break. We need to break this low, this low. Be on the lookout for, you know, false breakdown here, which is exactly what happened there. And false breakdown, everybody caught on offsides there, and then a move up. So that's what we're looking at NZDUSD though. You know, we're back inside, you know, could even make the, I wouldn't call that a head and shoulders. So, but here we are. I think we're looking good for some downside, at least a little more downside momentum as we end 2020 because of all this uncertainty that's going on right now in the market, the election, stimulus, everything's happening. It really seems like the case can be made and should be made for some serious risk off. So hope you found this video helpful. Hope you're out there crushing it, that you took these pound calls. Click the link below to get started. I appreciate you. And man, 2020, we made it to the end. So, well, we're not there yet. So, but thanks. I appreciate everybody this year, and let's have an awesome week, everyone. Peace.